Hey, what's up everyone, and welcome back to another Figma review, and today I'll be looking at Figma number 192, the Vocaloid KAITO. Just on a random side note, usually a Figma box has the Japanese characters for the character's name, its name in English or Romaji, and what the character's from written on it, but this time the box just says KAITO, KAITO, KAITO. It's probably not the first like this, but I think it just looks pretty funny. Now let's get this open and see what's inside. The inner backing is just a reflective silver color and doesn't have the usual removable DI stage section. We can see straight away that there's not a whole lot happening in this box here. As for extras, all we have here is 2 extra faces and 2 blue ice candies, as well as an extra long version of the muffler. As always from Max Factory, the figure itself looks great. The colors are vivid, the paintwork and detailing is top notch, the sculpt itself is awesome, and the joints look good enough not to detract from the overall aesthetics of the figure. That being said, however, the joints at the knees are a bit dark, but that's no major problem. The facial details are sharp, the eyes look great, and the hair sculpt is awesome as always. As for faces, we have the default face, a singing face, and this smiling face. Onto the included hands, we have the default hands, which are fists, a pair of hands for holding the ice candies, this pair of general use holding hands for holding anything like other Figma's accessories, a pair of widespread open hands, and lastly a pair of hands with pointed fingers. As for other accessories, we have the long muffler. These 2 parts have a point of articulation so they can move around. And KAITO's 2 ice candies. So KAITO is a bit barren in the accessories department. And now some poses to see what KAITO looks like in action. As usual, I'll be using the poses off the back of the box. Now here's just an example of how you can use the pair of general use holding hands that come with the figure. With these you can hold a lot of other Figma's accessories. Here I'm using weapons from Sword Art Online's Kirito and Asuna, but you can try using whatever you want. Now onto the articulation. So the arm can rotate a full 360 degrees around. This is the arm all the way up, all the way down again. The bend at the elbow. The wrist all the way down, all the way back up again, the movement at the waist, lateral leg movement all the way out, all the way up to the front, the bend at the knee, articulation at the ankle all the way down and all the way back up again. As you can see upwards, it's blocked by the pants. Leg movement all the way back, head movement side to side, as well as tilting down and up. This is somewhat blocked by the muffler, so here's a look at it with the muffler off. That's down and up again, and side to side. The quality of this figure is amazing, so I could spend all day talking about good points, so I'm just going to point out the bad ones. There's a little bit of mold lines here and there, like you can see here on the hand. The paint is a little uneven around the rim of the coat, but this really is just nitpicking. As you can see, the majority of the paintwork is perfect. So that's it for the Figma KAITO. It's quite barren on the accessories front, which is a disappointment, but the figure itself is definitely the quality you would expect from Max Factory. If you're into Vocaloids, or just KAITO himself, I definitely recommend a buy. Thank you very much, and see you next time.